Hello everyone and welcome back to my opinion. In this video, I'll be previewing the second test match of the series between India and the West Indies. This will be taking place in Delhi. Let's get into this preview. Starting off with India, when previewing the first test match, I'd said there was no need for Bumrah to play this series, but he played the first test match. Now, according to me, Bumrah and Siraj are in the touring party for Australia. Therefore, I don't think it's necessary for them to play in this match for India to win. So I've left out both of those two. Will they do that? I don't know, but I think it would be wise to do so. And my 11 would be Yashasvi Jaiswal, KL Rahul, Sai Sudarshan 3, Shubman Gill 4, Nitish Kumar Reddy 5, Washington Sundar number 6, Dhruv Jurel 7, Akshar Patel 8, Ravindra Jadeja 9, Kuldeep Yadav 10, and Prasidh Krishna if fit at number 11. So in this case, in the previous match, he had two frontline seamers, then the all-rounder Nitish Kumar Reddy. I think Prasidh Krishna, if fit, can bowl with the new ball. Then Nitish Kumar Reddy, since India maybe in this case should be fielding four spinners, and the first 3 days would be fairly decent for batting, like a traditional subcontinental surface. Then in the last 2 days, the spinners would come into play, and that's why I'm still going with the two fast bowlers, Prasidh and Nitish Kumar, but then India can still play four spinners because three of those can bat. And the way I've structured this batting lineup is that players who haven't been getting a chance to bat often can get a chance. You saw the previous match, Nitish Kumar didn't bat. Washington scored an unbeaten 9 runs. So I think Nitish can bat at 5 because Washington scored runs in England. Dhruv Jurel scored runs the previous match. Jadeja has been scoring runs for a long time. Akshar Patel also can contribute with the bat, but I don't think his batting would be required in this case. And you can also get a support bowler out of him. So I think this will prioritize players who you'd want to see more from. I don't know when Hardik Pandya would play tests again, if at all. So if Nitish Kumar is going to be that fast bowling arounder, what can you get from him with bat and ball? This is a good opportunity to see that. So I hope they go with this combination. And there's nothing much else to say about this 11. As I said, Akshar Patel, especially with the traditional subcontinental surfaces, with his first 3 days, it'd be better for batting. So he'd be a support spinner. I don't think they need more than three spinners, but if you're resting Bumrah and Siraj, and I don't think they're going to bring anyone in, then Akshar Patel can play and he can bat ahead of Jadeja since Jadeja has been scoring runs for a long time and you want to see what Akshar can offer with the bat after not playing Test for a while. So this is India's combination. I don't think they have to veer away from this. Let's see what they do. And now for the West Indies. I'll say this again. Shai Hope has got to bat at number 4. By the time he walks out to bat, he has to resurrect the team from a tough situation. This has been happening quite often since his return. So what I would do is Tagnarayan Chanderpaul, I think they didn't play him in the Australia series. And in this case, in the 2 innings that he got in the first match, he didn't score runs. And what I may do is if Brandon King, if you send him to open, Kevlon Anderson can bat at number 3. Now, he averages 42 in first class cricket, especially in this situation. If you're not playing someone who's got a good domestic record, then I don't know. So he can bat at 3. Shai Hope 4, Alec Castanas 5, Roston Chase 6, Justin Graves 7, Kari Pierre 8, Anderson Phillip 9, Jaden Seals 10, Jamel Walker number 11. Johan Lane didn't bowl badly in the previous match, but Anderson Phillip has also played, I think, 3 test matches before him, so I brought him back. John Campbell is a decently experienced player, and playing Brandon King to open, where he scored the 175, and then he's batted in the middle order up to now in Test cricket. But I think because you don't know how Tagnarayan Chanderpaul is going to go, you can open with Brandon King to see what you can get. So give you an opportunity to play Kevlon Anderson. Alec Castanas at number 5 scored a 38 in the previous match. So I don't think they can change their batting too much with the squad that they've got. I think this is the best they can do, but I think doing this can help them. And for the bowling, I won't criticize the bowlers because, as I said before, where you've got Jaden Seals, who bowled economically the previous match. Johan Lane also bowled economically. Justin Graves, after bowling the first 2 minutes, went for runs, but he's a good player. So Then you got the spinners who bowl on the same place in a metronomic fashion, and they didn't give many runs at a sort of a high equity rate. Carry Pierre on debut 3.13 was expected. However, with the surface that India are preparing, a traditional surface, and with how well Indian players play spin, especially on such surfaces, I don't think the West Indies bowlers did a bad job. The India players just showed their class, and this is expected. So I think this is the best 11 it looks like the West Indies can field, and I hope they field this 11. And if you're comparing the teams in terms of the edge, I think India would take the edge. I expect them to win this match. In terms of the fast bowling approach, you've got one frontline seamer on my side, then Nitish Kumar Reddy. For the West Indies, you've got two frontline seamers, then Justin Graves. I think, especially in the first 3 days, which attack will be able to compete more? I would say the Indian attack. So that's why I think India will win this series. But as I said, I hope Bumrah and Siraj don't play this match. Let's see what happens. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Please share this video with friends. Remember, this is my opinion. Watch this.